everyone, Monique here, Little Gems Creations 1. Today we're going to be working on a Barbie dress, and we're going to start that in just a moment. Hi everyone, Monique here, Little Gems Creations 1. Today we're going to be working on a Barbie dress. A knit Barbie dress. You are going to need 3.75 millimeter knitting needles. Today I'm using Burnett Softy Baby, which is a 3-ply lightweight yarn. You're going to need scissors and a darning needle. Okay, let's get started. First, you're going to have to make your slip knot. Now, everyone makes slip knots different. This is how I make them. I cross my yarn with the yarn in the back. I hold where I crossed it. I go around my thumb. Okay, so there's the loop. I go around my thumb and I take that tail and put it through the loop I made around my thumb. Okay, so that's all there is to it. Okay, let's do it again. Now, I want you to leave quite a long tail because we're going to use it to sew up our dress at the end. Okay, so leave a bit of a tail. So I cross my yarn. I hold it with my thumb. I go around my thumb. And with the loop I put around my thumb, I pull my tail through. Okay? If you have a different way, by all means, do it the other way. Okay. So we are going to cinch up this slip knot. We are going to cast on 25. No, we're going to cast on 24. Okay, so to cast on, you're going through your slip knot, yarn goes around, pull through, that new loop you made goes on the needle. Now for the next one, I go between the stitches, so I'm not going in the stitch, see? Okay, and I go around, pull through and onto the needles. That's 3. We want 24, okay? 24. So you cast on 24 and meet me back. Isn't this a pretty color? I really like this color. Okay, 24 and meet me back. Okay, so you've got 24 stitches and I double counted. There's nothing wrong with double counting. Okay, now here's what we do. We are going to go in. I don't know why I'm blurry. I'm going to get rid of that. Maybe that'll make, okay, there we go. So we're going to knit 1, yarn to the front, and we're going to purl 1. Knit, yarn to the back, we're going to knit 1. Yarn to the front, we're going to purl 1. We're doing this all the way across the row. So knit 1 and then purl 1. You've always got to move that yarn, okay? Don't forget to move the yarn. Yarn to the back, knit 1, yarn to the front, purl 1. Okay, you're going to do this all the way to the end of the row and you will end on a purl. And then your next row will be the exact same thing. Knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1. And you're going to do that until this measures 3 inches. I don't know offhand what that is in centimeters, but I'm sure you can figure it out. Knit 1, purl 1. one, purl one until it measures 3 inches. You should end this row on a purl. Okay, so I'm just making sure. Knit one, purl one, knit one, purl one, knit one, and purl one. And you're going to turn your work just like so, and you're going to start again, and you're starting with a knit. Knit, purl, knit, purl. This is called a ribbing stitch, okay? You're going to do this till it measures 3 inches, and then meet me back. Okay, so I've done this for 3 inches. So now we're going to switch it up a bit. Now we are going to knit one row and then purl the next, okay? So you've already done lots of knits with this and you've done lots of purls. So we're just going to knit one full row and then we'll purl the next row. And we're going to do that until it measures approximately 1.5 inches, okay? 1.5 inches. You can have a little bit bigger if need be. You need to finish with the purl row. So 1.5 inches of, it's called Stockinette stitch, which is knit one full row and then purl the next for 1.5 inches. You do that and you meet me back. Okay, so I did my 1.5 inches of this, so we should have a total from the bottom of 4.5 inches. So now what I want you to do is we're going to do 4 rows of just straight knit, nothing else, just knit. So 4 rows of knit. 1, 2, so 4 rows of knit and meet me back. Okay, so I've done my 4 rows. Okay, so this is what we're looking like right now. Now, this is the hardest row we're going to have to do, but once it's done, it's done. And I will go slow. So we're going to knit 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Now we are going to bind off. So we're going to knit 2 more stitches, and we're going to take one of those stitches and put it over top the other one, just like that, okay? So that's 1 that we bound off. We want to bind off 5. 2, 3, oops, 4, and 5. Okay, sorry, this isn't the hardest row. This is 1 of 2 of the hardest rows. Okay, so we've bound off 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 1 there. We're going to knit a total of 6. So that counts as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6. Then we're going to knit 2 more. 1, 2, and we're going to start casting off again. So 1, we're going to cast off 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we have one right here, and we're going to knit these 2. Or sorry, 3. 2 and 3. Okay, so we want to look at what we have. We have 4, 5 we cast off, 6 in the center, 5 we cast off, and then 4. Now we're going to turn our work. Now this is in the other hard row. So still working in knit, we are going to knit these 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, we are turning our work, and we're taking that yarn and we're putting it behind our needle. Okay, so it's there. Now we're going to go in between these 2 stitches, yarn over, pull through, and we're going to cast on 8. So that's 1 between the 2, 2, 3, 4. And you're saying, why are we doing 8? That's 5. When we only cast it off 5, it's because we want it longer. 6. And you'll see what I mean at the end. 7. And 8. Okay, turn your work. Take that yarn and put it at the back behind your needles. Okay, and now doing knit. We're going to knit those 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now turn your work. Make sure your working yarn is behind your needle. Okay, we're going to cast on 8 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, turn your work. Make sure that working yarn is behind the needle. Don't lose your stitches. Okay, and you're going to work those last 4 stitches in knit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Phew, we did it. That was our 2 hardest rows. And this is what you've got. You've got your little armholes, your neck, and then this is going to be the straps. Okay, I want you to just do straight knit all the way across those stitches and then meet me back. Okay, so now we're on our last row and we're just going to cast off. Again, we're working in knit. So We're gonna knit 1, knit 2, and then take it off over top of the other one. We're gonna knit another one and take that stitch off over top of that. And we're just gonna do this all the way down. Okay, so knit and then bring it up over. Knit, bring it up over. So do that all the way across, and then I'll show you how to sew it up, and we'll be done. So like cast off all the way across, okay? Okay, so I bound off all my stitches. I'm gonna cut a bit of a tail, and I'm gonna put that tail through my loop and pull tight. So this is what we've got. So now, putting my right sides together, so this part is my right side, I'm gonna fold those up. And I put that long tail we left, I'm gonna thread it. Okay. And then what I'm gonna do is just called whip stitch. Okay. So we go to the end and we're just grabbing both sides. And I always put 2 stitches when I start because that's where it will take the most tugging and such. And then we just whip stitch up the side. So from one side to the other, always starting at the same side. Now this looks really skinny for the skirt, but it's very stretchy. So you're golden. It will look lovely. So we're gonna just go all the way up here. And you want your stitches fairly close together. Okay. And then when I get, so I'm right to here. When I get here, I'm going to put a couple of extra stitches because again, that'll be where the most tugging will happen. And now I'm going to do a knot. So to do a knot, I make a loop. I go through the loop once. I go through the loop twice and I pull tight, but not to distort. And you never cut where you knot. Never ever cut where you knot. So we're just going to go back down the skirt for a few passes. I probably did about 7. And then we will cut. Okay. Now I'll turn this inside in. Oh, we gotta hide. Gotta hide this little thread. And I just do that on the wrong side. And I'm just gonna go through some stitches on this side. Just back and forth through some stitches. See how I have a stitch just kind of loose there? I'll take this opportunity to just put a stitch in there and make it close up. We're not putting any knots. We're just going back and forth through stitches. Okay, and then we'll cut that. And there you go, guys. There is your Barbie dress. See? Isn't that cute? So this is very stretchy. So Barbie's legs will totally get in there. And then you're just going to sew on your snap, or if you have one of those snap things, you'll use that. And there you go. Another cute little Barbie dress. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to check the description. I have all kinds of goodies in the description. And I have links to my Etsy store, links to merchandise for this channel. I have crochet journals and planners. I have all kinds of things. Links to my crafting group on Facebook. Yeah. So see, isn't that cute? Okay, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye now.